Now, CBS 2 brings you the top stories covering the corridor. More than halfway through the winter, the snow keeps coming.
And without any warm temperatures to help that snow melt, it will continue to pile up. But that's not all. CBS 2 News reporter Kevin Barry shows us why even plowed roads can be dangerous. Kevin.
Well, Scott and Tiffany, winter driving is hard enough with the ice and the slick roads and a snow-covered road like this residential area, not all that far from the station here on the northeast side. But the roads themselves underneath this layer can actually take quite a beating, and that makes them even worse.
Truthfully, I've already been in the ditch once this year.
Not because Lon lost control, but because he couldn't see road markings. High winds blew snow back onto the street.
When I turned to go on the road, I thought I was on the road, and come to find out, I wasn't.
Even when snow isn't covering the road, it's still in the way at the end of driveways, parking lots, and street corners.
It's a matter of line of sight, and are you able to see around them?
You know, when you can't see what's coming, there's some conditions there that tend to be a little risky sometimes.
When it gets in the way too much, it comes here, one of a few out-of-the-way sites where the city can dump snow.
We've had a couple of intersections where people have brought it to our attention, and we have staff out now working on them.
But on the streets, often the damage is already done.
There's some areas of hard surface roads that look like they're moving a little bit, that are causing some bouncing around when you're driving and things like that.
The ice is formed under the pavement and is now causing a buckling or a heaving of the pavement at those joints.
When snowplows hit those bumps, it can actually damage the plow. When it doesn't, the plow can break off the top layer of pavement and create that snowy gravel mix on the side of the road. The city says once all that snow melts, they'll trade in the plows for street sweepers to clean up all that loose pavement and any of the gravel that gets onto the side of the road. That process starts on the arterial roads. It'll make its way to residential areas like this at the end of the spring. That process takes almost the entire spring up until summer. Covering the corridor in Cedar Rapids, Kevin Barry, CBS 2 News.